It's about to go down because it's time to throw down. It is your High Bank Classic A-Main Showdown. Green flag is out. Hendrickson going to lead him into turn number 1 and 2. Here goes Jeff Strunk inside as car up into the wall. Matty Ice, Matt Stengel off the pace. So
Yellow
caution.
will come out. Matt Stengel starting in 4th spot, already in trouble. What a heartbreaker for the 2-time feature winner. All right, complete restart. Take 2, as they say in showbiz. The mighty modifieds are now ready to rumble.
Green flag out again. Hendrickson going to lead him again into turn number 1 and 2. Dylan Stoyer, he's going to go to the top side here. Brandon Grosso, he's up to the 3rd spot, getting around Corman. Jeff Strunk tried to go as well.
And Danny Serrano 50 for 2023, presented by John Blewett Scrap and Waste Recycling, is underway. The Flying Farmer leading lap number 1 over Stoyer, and Grosso is in 3rd.
And you look behind there, the 414 of Manning, as now Strunk loses 2 spots. He's side by side now, as here comes Creighton to the inside there on Billy Pouch Jr. Ryan Creighton gonna slide up in front of Strunk. He's up 2 spots now.
Here comes Manning battling down the front straightaway with Cale Ross. Strunk to the inside, goes by Pouch. And now Creighton on the outside of Pouch. He'll go to the outside of Jeff Strunk down the back straightaway.
Strunk, Creighton. Then you have Billy Pouch, Dominic Buffalino, the Quaker Shaker, Rick Laubach as well. Cale Ross and Manning going at it here. An action-packed opening laps.
Heading out of the turn, the top 3 pulling away just a little bit. Hendrickson, Stoyer, and Grosso. Then we got Corman in 4th, followed by Manning into the turn. And now we got Creighton side by side with Cale Ross.
Ryan Creighton, the 29. Eric Corman off the pace as Corman was running up in the 4th spot, now losing ground. As now here comes Ryan Creighton. Creighton closing in on Roger Manning. Billy Pouch Jr. trying to go to the inside here on Cale Ross. Buffalino slide job on Strunk.
Here they come out of the turn. Pouch, who was dropping back a couple of spots in the opening laps, rebounded, getting back past Jeff Strunk. He'll move in now on Cale Ross down the back straightaway, followed by Strunk and Buffalino, then the Quaker Shaker, Rick Laubach.
Lap traffic on the horizon for your race leader of Wade Hendrickson. You have the 414 still of Roger Manning holding off Creighton, Ross, Pouch. Then it's Jeff Strunk, Buffalino, Rick Laubach, as now Frankenfield gets by Cozy.
Down the straightaway, the leaders are going to soon reach lap traffic. Hendrickson, Stoyer, and Grosso now moving into the first lap car. Yellow is out. Turn 4, we got him 1 in trouble. That looks like Stan Frankenfield Jr. A little puff of smoke out of the back of the 28. Yellow is out with 7 laps completed.
7 in, 43 to go. Green flag back in the air. Hendrickson still up in front, and a good start there by Grosso. He's going to go to the inside here as now Stoyer goes up almost into the wall. He loses the 2nd spot, but he's going to go quickly, gain back ground on Brandon Grosso.
Yeah, a little bit too high for Stoyer. Got up into the marbles. He'll cost him a spot. Here they come, 3 wide out of the corner, and here Ryan Creighton to the inside, going by Ross. He'll go by Manning into turn number 1. Manning will come right back at him down the back straightaway, and Pouch and Strunk are going after Cale Ross.
Cale Ross, Jeff Strunk, Billy Pouch Jr. as now Pouch Jr. trying to make a 2-for-1 move. He's to the inside here on Cale Ross. Ryan Creighton up to the 4th spot, got by Manning, and now Pouch Jr. and Ross.
Yeah, Pouch Jr. and Ross trading spots. Oh, we got a tangle further back up the track. H.J. Bunning and Sam March Jr. are hooked together in a little bit of a T-bone fashion. Bunting and Sam March Jr. Yellow out with 9 laps completed. Buffalino and Buck now in row number 5. Here they come.
Green flag back in the air. Here we go as Grosso with a good start on the outside, but here comes Stoyer to the inside. Stoyer tries to go for the race lead. Now Creighton to the inside on Grosso. Ryan Creighton, he's out of a rocket ship. He's going to go slide job for 2nd.
Ryan Creighton now gaining a couple of spots. Here comes Grosso repassing Stoyer. Here comes Cale Ross. Grosso now up to 3rd, and Creighton is in 2nd. 3 wide for 2nd with Ross and Stoyer battling for 4th, followed by Manning. Danny Buck on the gas, gaining a couple of more down the backstretch.
Slide job by Ross on Stoyer. Stoyer back underneath. That is your battle for the 4th spot. Cale Ross up top in the 112. Stoyer in the 17. 414 of Manning, Buck, and Strunk.
Yeah, Buck and Strunk and Manning 3 wide out of the corner, followed by Buffalino now in the 15 of Billy Pouch Jr. up front. Wade Hendrickson continuing to lead the way. Ryan Creighton second now. Brandon Grasso is in position number 3. Ross is in 4th. Stoyer now settling into 5th, and a 4-car battle between Strunk, Buck, Manning, and Pouch Jr.
Pouch Jr. now to the inside there. Here comes Dominic Buffalino to join that fray as well. Ryan Creighton turning quick times here as he is closing in on your race leader of Wade Hendrickson.
Down the back straightaway, Ryan Creighton coming out of the 8th starting spot, took advantage of a couple of those restarts to blast his way through the field. The Moss Landscaping Ammo Autobody number 29 in second, trying to track down the Flying Farmer.
And when you talk about this racetrack, how it's been, you want to get the clean air quick and you want to get up in front, but not by this much. It's still under a second lead for Wade Hendrickson. This time it's a half-second lead, so Ryan Creighton closing by the laps.
Joseph Watson starting this race back in 15th position, and Watson has now worked his way into the top 10, getting by Dominic Buffalino, and here comes Frank Cozy. Cozy starting back in 16th. He's trying to crack the top 10 as well.
Cozy on the move here. Remember, he locked into the redraw there, but just a tough redraw spot for the 44 of Cozy. And talking about the 51, Jordan Watson on the move as well. Watson started in 27th, and that 51 already up to 13th.
Here comes Creighton now. He's inching a little bit closer to Hendrickson as he hit lap traffic. Heavier lap traffic ahead as the leaders reach turn number 3. Creighton now within 2-car length of the leader. Got a little wide that time. And now Grasso and Cale Ross will close in. We may have a 4-car battle for the lead. Further back, we got one slowing. That's Billy Pouch Jr. See if he hits he will not hit the quarter mile in time. The yellow is out. He's got a flat right rear tire. The Shackleton Auto and Truck Parts Pioneer Pole Buildings 15. With a flat right rear on lap number 18. Plus the $400 as well. Here they come.
Green flag, Hendrickson with a good start. Here comes Grasso now to the inside on Creighton. Now goes for the race lead. Creighton gets right back to the outside. Creighton now has to get up on the back here of Wade Hendrickson. Cale Ross to the inside. He's going to try and throw a slider. Grasso has it up top though. Grasso and Ross for third.
Heading down the front straightaway, heading into the turn. It is a, whoa! Ross and Grasso almost get together. They keep from hitting one another, but they had to hit the binders, and that allowed Jeff Strunk to slide into the picture. Strunk gets by Grasso. Grasso comes back at him out of the corner.
Jeff Strunk on the move here. He's up into the 4th spot. Now Grasso has Stoyer. Danny Buck to the inside, trying to get by Stoyer. Here comes Buffalino as well. The 3B of Dominic Buffalino going to slide up. Not going to go fully, though, as Buck on the outside.
Into the turn. We got one up against the wall down here in turn number 4. He keeps on going. That is Bobby Trapper Jr. Meanwhile, Hendrickson in clear racetrack, pulling away a little bit over Ryan Creighton. Creighton was really closing in on Hendrickson when they hit lap traffic, but Wade now with clear racetrack enjoying a small but comfortable lead over Creighton, followed by Cale Ross. Strunk now up the 4th. 5th spot is Grasso.
And it's about a straightaway from lap traffic here for Wade Hendrickson. Ryan Creighton, Cale Ross, Jeff Strunk, Brandon Grasso, your top 5, Stoyer, Buck, Buffalino, Watson, and then the 414 of Roger Manning, your top 10.
Right behind him, Davey Sammons and Frank Cozy, Jordan Watson, and Sammy Marsh Jr. Remember, Sam was involved in that tangle a couple of laps ago, and the young man is driving his way back through the field, almost back to the top 10. We will be approaching the halfway signal this time. $400 from Izzy Trucking and Riggy, and the $100 Big Fork Guns and Ammo gift certificate to Wade Hendrickson.
Hendrickson leading at halfway here, but Ryan Creighton not far behind here. It's under a half-second lead. Cale Ross not far as well, so closing in on more lap traffic might open the door for Creighton, Ross, and don't forget about Jeff Strunk.
Lap traffic again, and Ryan Creighton moving in now on Wade Hendrickson. Hendrickson, Creighton, and here comes Cale Ross. 3 lap cars on the horizon now for the veteran, the Flying Farmer Hendrickson, and Creighton now within 2-car length. 3 cars under a blanket battling ahead of the leaders.
So battles for position here as now Creighton tried to duck to the bottom side there, has to go back up as H.J. Bunning pulls into the quarter mile, and now Hendrickson slides up on Johnny Banks. Here comes Ryan Creighton.
Bangs and Hendrickson are battling. Krejcin to the inside, gets into the side of Bangs, trying to get by Hendrickson, but Hendrickson will maintain the lead down the back straightaway. Cale Ross now joining the action as well.
Cale Ross, Ryan Krejcin. Here comes Strunk, here comes Grosso. All closing in on your race leader of Hendrickson here. Lap traffic still heavy as Strunk tried to make a 2-for-1 move. Both Ross and Krejcin get by still.
Heading into the turn, Hendrickson has the 119 to WB James ahead of him with Krejcin and Ross right behind. Strunk and Grosso are now closing quickly, followed by Stoyer, Buck, Buffalino, and Joseph Watson. Hendrickson almost had trouble there in lap traffic, but maintained the lead, and Krejcin is right behind him. 2 more lap cars on the horizon.
19 laps to go in this one. Ryan Krejcin, he's going to go top Hendrickson. He's going to go to the bottom, try and get by WB James, not going to clear it. Here comes Krejcin to the inside, side by side for the race lead into turn 3 and 4. Krejcin bottom side, Hendrickson lap traffic as well.
Here they come off the corner. Krejcin pulled the slider on Hendrickson, grabbed the lead. Wade will dive back to the inside, going to the turn. Krejcin will maintain the lead. Here comes Cale Ross after Hendrickson. He'll take second down the back.
Cale Ross and Hendrickson, Jeff Strunk and Grosso going at it here. Hendrickson almost kisses the wall, Strunk to the inside. Jeff Strunk now up to third, closing in on Cale Ross.
Just that quick. Wade Hendrickson blinks an eye and he goes from first back to 4th spot. Ross goes to second, Strunk to third. Brandon Grosso now battling Wade Hendrickson down the back straightaway, and now as the new leader, it'll be Ryan Krejcin having to cut the pass through lap traffic.
Ryan Krejcin, Cale Ross, Jeff Strunk, your top 3 here as Hendrickson tried to go back to the inside there on Jeff Strunk. As now Grosso closing in on Hendrickson, Cale Ross closing in on Ryan Krejcin. This time by 15 laps to go.
Down the straightaway, Cale Ross pushing Krejcin down the front. He'll pull a slider. No, he can't get him. They'll drag race off the corner side by side down the back straightaway. Ross inching in front of Krejcin. Lap traffic ahead. Cale Ross and Ryan Krejcin off the corner. It'll be side by side at the line. And here comes Strunk.
Strunk, Ross, Krejcin, slide jump for the lead. Ross gonna have it, but now Krejcin back underneath. Ryan Krejcin takes back the race lead. Here comes Jeff Strunk as well to join the fray, but now Strunk goes to the inside on Cale Ross. Ross holds on to second, so Krejcin, Ross, and Strunk.
And now Hendrickson and Grosso not far behind. The top 5 nose to tail down the back straightaway, waiting for the next corner to pull more sliders. Lap traffic ahead. Krejcin will go to the inside. He'll move by Trapper off the corner, and a little bit of breathing room for Ryan Krejcin.
Cale Ross now gets by Trapper as well, so not far behind your race leader here, but Ryan Krejcin looked good on the straightaway. Into turn 3 and 4, Strunk now by Trapper as well. Your top 3, no one in between them for the time being.
Into the turn, Krejcin's got the lead now. Trapper pulls it in. Krejcin's got about a 5-car length lead on Ross, followed by Strunk, Hendrickson, and Grosso. We've got the leaders now moving into 3 and 4. More lap traffic coming up for Ryan Krejcin.
10 laps to go in this one for Ryan Krejcin. Cale Ross, Jeff Strunk. The 3 going at it right now. Krejcin last time by. Still a half-second lead over Cale Ross.
Here they come out of the corner. Krejcin, Ross had the lead briefly, and Krejcin gained it back into the turn. They will move in now on Mike Franz and Mark Kratz down the back straightaway. Krejcin maintaining the lead. Which way does he go? Here comes Ross and Strunk. They're all going to throw a blanket over him.
Roger Manning going to pull off here as leaders close in. Now Krejcin goes to the inside on Franz, puts him in between. Jimmy Horton up into the wall. Cale Ross almost makes contact. Caution flag will come out as Krejcin still leads the way.
Catch your breath. Wow, wow, and wow. What a battle for the Danny Serrano 50.
42 laps in, 8 laps to go. Ryan Krejcin, your race leader. Cale Ross, Jeff Strunk, Wade Hendrickson, and Brandon Grosso, your top 5. And problems on your race leader of Ryan Krejcin.
Broken suspension on the right rear of Ryan Krejcin, the race leader pulling to the quarter mile. What a heartbreaker. Not a tire, but a suspension. We got a parade of several cars heading to the pit area. Jimmy Horton slowed over there in turn number 2, and Krejcin, as the caution comes out, with a right rear suspension broken, Ryan Krachin. Here they come.
Dale Ross, Jeff Strunk, Hendrickson, Grosso, your front 2 rows here. 8-lap shootout, green flag, and a good start for both drivers in the front row. Grosso as well, as now Grosso goes top side here on Strunk.
Motoring into the turn, Grosso getting a run on the outside of Strunk down the back straightaway. Can't get him. Look at Danny Buck. He goes around Hendrickson inside of Grosso. He's now third.
Danny Buck on the move, Stoyer up into the wall, and that's going to bring out a caution flag. And with that caution coming out now, this restart gets even more pivotal because now Danny Buck going to restart third. Remember the 6D of Danny Buck. 23rd to 3rd, and we still have 7 laps to go.
He was like 6th spot, I think. Dylan Stoyer got up into the marbles, and it sucked him right up in the wall. Salmons to make that Krachin now heading off. Krachin heading back in.
Buck and Brandon Grosso, your front 2 rows on this restart. 7 laps to go. Green flag is out, and a better start there for the 112 of Cale Ross. Here comes Grosso yet again. He's going to try and go topside, as now Grosso washes up. There goes Buck again.
Down the back straightaway, Wade Hendrickson and Frank Cozy now moving in. They go by Grosso into the turn. Now we've got Ross leading the way off the turn. Cozy and Hendrickson, the veterans, swapping positions.
And now here comes Dominic Buffalino trying to go to the inside there on Hendrickson. JoJo Watson on the move, the 21W. He's going to go to the inside here on Buffalino for that spot. He'll slide up in front of Buffalino.
5 laps to go. We got one scraping the wall again over there in turn number 4. See if he keeps moving or not. Up front it is still Ross and Strunk and Danny Buck off the corner. Yellow is out for the 24 of DJ Hunt. Hunt's got a problem limping off of turn number 4. So these guys are making contact with the wall, and he has suspension broke. Left rear suspension. He slid up to the wall. Left rear suspension breaking.
In 5 laps, this could get very good.
He's been a force to be reckoned with since making this speedway his home. Here we go. 45 in, 5 more to go in the Danny Serrano 50 for 2023. Here they come.
Green flag back in the air for Cale Ross as we go single file into turn number 1 and 2. Frank Cozy going after Danny Buck. Buck still on the top side. He'll get by Cozy yet again here as Cale Ross leads him into turn 3 and 4. Cozy trying to go back to the inside.
We'll go to inside the final 5 laps now. Cozy throwing some pressure at Danny Buck, followed by Hendrickson and Buffalino. Charging into turn number 1. Cale Ross now with about a 5-car length lead over Jeff Strunk down the back.
Clean air is a driver's best friend right now. Cale Ross probably will not hit any lap traffic here. 3 laps to go for the 112. Strunk is still a half second behind.
Further back in the pack, we got Wade Hendrickson battling Dominic Buffalino and Brandon Grosso. That is for the final spot in the top 5. A heavy battle now. Buffalino goes by the Flying Farmer, and here comes Grosso. 3 wide off the corner. 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. Strunk slowly creeping in on the 112 of Cale Ross. Ross through 3 and 4 this time. It'll be white flag in the air.
Here they come. We'll get the white flag from Ken Golden. 1 lap to go into the corner. Cale Ross leading the way. Strunk, Buck next in line. Cozy, then Buffalino. Final circuit in the 2023 season.
He's through 3 and 4. The boss, Cale Ross, wins your Danny Serrano 50. Jeff Strunk, Danny Buck are your top 3. Frank Cozy, Dominic Buffalino in 5th. Brandon Grosso, Wade Hendrickson, JoJo Watson, Billy Pouch Jr., and Davey Salmons your top 10. And he's gonna go up on top, the boss, Cale Ross. And I'll tell you what, an up and down season. Cap it off with one of the biggest wins of the 2023 season.
Yeah, this is huge. I got to say so much. I've worked so hard. My team has worked so hard. There's a couple people I really got to thank. Dale from Dig Race Products. I next day aired him these shocks, and he next day aired them back before they went to Charlotte, and they were awesome. We're all thinking about Danny. Danny was an amazing guy. I was thinking about him even on the track. I miss seeing him around here, and it's cool to really win his race. But, yeah, this is huge for sure.
And when we talk about money on the line, the 112, every single time, big race feel, and you were always up front.
Yeah, you know, we got on the struggle bus there for a little while, and I couldn't quite figure things out. And when we unloaded, I had a real good feeling about today. I talked to a couple people, and I really needed this, to cover all through here the last half of the season. So this is awesome.
We know you got a lot of great sponsors on the 112.
Yeah, we got to thank everybody. Raz Process Equipment, B&T Tools, New Jersey Line-X, Quality Auto Service, Bridgewater Collision Center. He's been awesome to us. Yeah, I can't even think of everybody, to be honest with you. I do got to say, I feel for Ryan Creighton. Him and I had a hell of a battle going on there, and I'm not sure what happened. It would have been nice to race him at the end, but we'll take him any way we can get him.